Yo, what up, what up, what up? Ever since we got banished, we've had to retreat to the wilderness. And since retreating to the wilderness, we decided to pull out our solar banks and start charging up the camera, shooting promos since we've been living off the earth and whatnot. Yeah, I kind of left the trailer life behind and the whole settlement idea. I think I can just rough it on my own. You know, I went out, got the milk and cigarettes, so this is where we're at right now. That's my living room, this is where we chill. But yeah, you'll see this a lot more often when you go to Patreon, Kick, Rumble. They always walk again, Tawa, T-A-W-A Productions on all those sites and stuff. You can find us pretty quickly.
There's got to be balance.
There has to be balance because he's also super strong. He's supposed to be the new Dark Lord.
Yeah, like it's so ridiculous. So
if they had, imagine, then you could have had a training scene where Luke is Yodaing over the Bastila wannabe and the Black Han Solo.
In having them train with one another, like
just like in episode 2, if episode 6 or episode 8 was a training movie where Kylo's getting stronger and he's taking over multiple planets and he's gaining a force strong enough to wipe out the New Republic, and the Bastila knockoff, and what's his name? What's his actual name? I don't remember the black character's name.
Finn.
And Finn, if they're training while Luke is overseeing them like Yoda did, that would have been amazing.
And then we totally could have gotten a scene, because I also didn't like what they did with Luke. Like, it kind of makes sense why he's like angry because his only protege went evil, but also
his only protege. He built an entire school and then burned it to the ground because he was being a dickhead.
I forgot about that, but yeah, it's bullshit.
It was like Kenobi's a ghost. Kenobi can tell Luke, "Hey, knock that shit off." You know?
Yeah.
And then Yoda is also a ghost. Like, there's Anakin overseeing, like, he
acknowledges the ghosts in the movie. He's like,
he acknowledges all 4 of the ghost spirits. I think it was Obi-Wan, Yoda, Anakin,
Darth Vader, and Qui-Gon.
Anakin and Qui-Gon.
Yeah. Maybe it was just
Qui-Gon.
3. No, it was just 3. It was Yoda, Vader, and
no, it was
Obi-Wan.
Anakin Skywalker. It wasn't Vader.
Sorry, Anakin. Yeah,
Anakin.
sorry, Anakin.
Vader's his Darth name.
Well, in the original, it was pretty much Vader because he was old still.
Yeah, but George Lucas did something right when he remastered them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
The remaster,
it was beautiful. Putting him in there, Christian Hater in there, beautiful.
Dude, I'm a Christian stan, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Or his name Christopher. I don't know. His name's Anakin.
Yeah,
his name's Anakin.
Anakin. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they made him a dick, and like.
But he had the Force ghosts guiding him. You're telling me that he lost to the dark side when Luke tried to assassinate Kylo? That's him falling to the dark side.
Stupid, because there's no balance there.
There's no balance.
There's no balance,
and there's not even light. There's not even light to the. He's supposed to be. Like,
the universe starts falling apart when there's no balance. Like, everything starts going, like, we learned that in the Clone Wars when he goes to that planet and it's the dad and the 2 kids, one's dark and one's light, and one of the kids dies and everything literally starts falling apart on the planet. Everything starts crumbling because there's no balance. So for him to be evil or to succumb to the dark side while being a leader of that school, stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Yoda did the same thing. Yeah, I think Yoda was an old fool. I think that nobody saw it, though.
No, like there's a storyline with him going to the dark side.
Yoda going to the dark side?
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Oh, to bring balance.
No, not to bring balance. He went, so Count Dooku kept telling him, dude,
I've
come over to the dark side, dude. It's like really chill and stuff. Like, we just
come on over here. The water's warm.
It's nice over here. And you just like, he's like, you want to see that? Like, it doesn't mean that Luke wouldn't go to the dark side, but he's seen Like,
He should be able to have. He was old at that point. He had been a Jedi for 20 years. He should have been. He should have been aware enough to know what would happen.
yeah,
if
Yoda's
he
also
went
like
to the dark side.
600 though. Like,
He trained Jedi for 800 years.
Yeah.
And before that, he was probably 200 years old before he got to the point of training Jedi, because Grogu's like 50. So
yeah, but Yoda only went to the dark side to prove a point to Count Dooku. Like, you can be stronger in the dark side, and I can be pretty scary when I do that. But there's no control. The whole point of
no peace.
the light is peace and control.
But I think that Yoda got arrogant. He thought shit was sweet. He thought that everything was all right. And he was like, every time that you see Yoda talking in the prequels, it's like, or even in the Clone Wars, he's like aware that things are falling to shit, but he does nothing to change it. Because like all of the Jedi lost their way in the Clone Wars. Like the only ones that really had an eye for what was happening was
Mace Windu,
Yoda, Mace Windu, and
the guy with the pointy head.
no, he had no idea. That guy's. I mean, I wish that he was.
I wish he was one of my favorite
he was
Jedi.
so cool, dude. Like Plo Koon, dude.
Plo Koon was so awesome.
Plo Koon was the GOAT. Have you seen the markings on his ships from when he would lead his
I don't
troopers?
remember it. I haven't seen
Okay, so the
Clone Wars in a long
markers
time.
on his ships mean Coon's bros. It means Coon's bros. Like
Yeah, Plo Koon's bros. Yeah.
And it was like his face with a clone trooper and a clone trooper.
Yeah.
And then there was like on the other side there was something sweet that was about how Plo Koon loved his clone troopers. And then that just made me so sad when I rewatched 3 the
Oh
other day,
my
and
gosh, because
kill
they
him.
killed him.
Yeah, because they fly right behind him and they shoot him down.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Plo's bros kill him. Which is tough.
That's tough.
Because he loved his troop.
Yeah, the only people that really knew were
Echo. Echo knew what the fuck was going on.
from
Fives knew.
Lost.
No. No, Echo from Clone Troopers.
Yeah.
From the 501st. Echoes, Fives, Rex. I mean, they were the only ones that were able to take out their
Order 66 chips.
yeah. It wasn't their chips. It was like a fun guy that was grown in their brain. They were grown to obey Order 66.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the only people that really knew were like Mace Windu knew that there was something wrong. Ahsoka, but she had left at that point. But she like felt something was wrong. But she's a badass, so she took care of it.
Did you watch season 7? She was there when Order 66 got.
I know, and she like immediately felt something was wrong, and then like before it happened though, she like killed them basically.
She killed them when they were all given Order 66 to execute the Jedi. She was on the ship with the 501st, and only her and Rex made it out of that ship crash. Oh, and Darth Maul, because Darth Maul was a prisoner on that ship.
Darth Maul is so badass.
Dude, have you watched Maul?
I haven't.
You need to watch Maul, because this is the story about how,
Is Maul's dead though, isn't he?
no.
He's still alive.
This happens right after. So this
My timeline is so messed up because I watched it when I was a kid, and you'd explain to me where this is set, like in between, like, oh yeah, this is set in between movie
2 and 3.
2 and 3,
That's Clone Wars.
but also then there's a time skip, so it's like just like right on the brink, and then like when you watch this, it's actually like after. But then there's also beforehand from like in between 1 and 2. I'm like, it made no sense to me. So like I understand what's going on, and I understand the Force really well and like how all that works. But the
YouTube
timeline
videos.
is
You're on YouTube videos. You've been watching a lot of Force YouTube videos, but you haven't rewatched the shows in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Okay.
I'm on the conspiracy side of. Dude. We're literally talking about Star Wars conspiracies right now. That's how bad we are.
Dude, we just need to make a Star Wars YouTube channel.
We probably should.
We need to get off of all the political talk and trying to be funny. Let's just talk about fucking Star Wars.
Dude,
'cause that's what I enjoy.
I could do it. I've got NeoPixel lightsabers, dude. We could make a Star Wars movie.
Dude. Imagine if we could tie up Roman and like kill him in Star Wars. if we could kill our little brother in Star Wars
Dude,
for a YouTube video?
that'd
we
be
could-
so awesome. No, we could actually make a Star Wars like movie. Like I've got all this stuff.
That would be so sweet.
But yeah, anyway, go ahead. So like after that, Darth Maul is still alive even in like Rey era.
No, he dies. I would say pre-episode 4, like 10 years. No, probably like 5 years before episode 4.
I don't know how long his race lives, so I don't know how he died.
You gotta watch.
Because I remember.
You gotta watch Rebels. So he dies.
Well, I remember
he
Rebels.
Dies in Rebels.
I never finished Rebels. So
Rebels gets way better.
yeah, I remember watching it as a kid, like
slow.
little kid when it first started. I'm like, I'm bored.
I did not like Rebels because it wasn't the Clone Wars, but when
And also they changed the art style slightly, so it was kind of weird looking.
yeah, it was hard to stomach.
Yeah.
Bad Batch. You haven't watched Bad Batch either, have you?
I kind of dropped all the Star Wars stuff because I couldn't handle any of the new stuff.
Okay, so all the new stuff,
It feels like you know, from a Christian standpoint, we know the Old Testament, we know the New Testament, and then now there's these like the churches that are like, oh, we're gay and pastors. Like that's how it feels watching it.
that is how it feels when you watch 7, 8, 9. It's like
Yeah.
it's the more mature. It's the Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, it's the Church of Latter-day Saints and or the Methodist Church.
Yeah,
Like-
and that's the Acolyte as well.
Yeah.
And I would put the Book of Boba.
It's literally
Slightly.
that. Like, yeah,
Slightly.
actually, you can bleed a kyber crystal in 0.2 seconds and turn your lightsaber red. It doesn't take hours of
And it
meditation.
kind of goes from like blue, like the whole thing's blue, and then like the crystal kind of changes from red, and then it slowly
turns up instead of just turning red.
because the crystal is what gives it color, but the projection of the color kind of goes away.
Yeah, exactly. We also don't know how light works. You see, it's actually the crystal. The crystal is actually extending out of the lightsaber. It's actually a crystal saber, not a lightsaber. There's no light from the crystal in there.
She was special. She
Exactly.
was completely different than all the other characters.
I also kind of want to see the Mandalorian become a Jedi.
I want to
or-
see Grogu become a Jedi.
Well, yeah, I want to see that, but I want to because they're together, dude.
They're inseparable.
They're inseparable. They're best friends. That's his kid, basically. Even though Grogu's gonna outlive him.
Yeah, even though Grogu's older than him.
Yeah, exactly.
Grogu was born like 10 years before him. Maybe
Which is
20.
really weird. I like how they did that though, because the lifespan of things, most TV shows, if something lives 800 years, they grow up in 5 years and then they're just that age for 800 years.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So I kind of like how they've made him like a kid for so long.
Yeah, because he's going to be a kid till he's like 200 to 300. Mm-hmm. That means that if we follow that, that means that
Dude,
Yaddle was like 700 years old. Yoda was like 950 years old.
Dude, Yoda's catching Yoda, dude.
Huh?
200 years, but dude,
Dude, that's a crazy age difference.
dude, maybe he's just got game. Yoda's just got game.
He had a bank account that said he could.
The Empire had his back at that point.
His judgment was clouded. No, but do you know who Yaddle is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the female Yoda, basically, who was a Jedi.
You know how she died?
I don't know how she died, but I know of her.
So there's a couple other shows. Okay, so the only bad shows and movies that have come out since Disney bought it, The Acolyte, which is pre-Republic, or pre-Empire. I think it's like 70 years, negative 70 years BBY, which is before the Battle of, I don't remember. I don't remember the time system in Star Wars very well. But 7, 8, 9, those are trash. The cartoon companion that came out alongside 7, 8, and 9, that was trash. That's pre 7, 8, 9, between post Empire, pre-7, so it's right in between that time frame, and it falls around BB-8, which is yay, bring back fucking R2D2. But and then I didn't like the Book of Boba, but it wasn't bad when you consider canon. What you consider canon, it wasn't bad. I mean, but he did survive the Sarlacc pit. So that's where the show starts, is him killing the Sarlacc. And then
That's kind of badass.
It is badass.
You know, I would give him that. Killing the I give him that.
Yeah. So that the show starts right after episode 6 when he gets put in the Sarlacc pit. And then the Mandalorian's fantastic.
The movie's going to be terrible.
I watched it. Great movie, dude. I mean, dude, it's a kids movie.
Heard
it's a kids movie.
Okay.
Star Wars made another kids movie. They did what they did with episode 1. But they made, dude, Grogu is a fantastic character. And I liked it a lot. I don't know how the Outer Rim is going to recover. Can I spoil it for you? Or no?
I don't care.
I don't know how the Outer Rim is going to recover from the Twin Hutts being killed. Because the Twin Hutts commanded all of the Outer Rim. They were in control of the Hutt space.
Oh, yeah.
So the movie takes place a lot on Nal Hutta.
How did Jeremy Allen White voicing Jabba the Hutt's kid go? What is it, Rocket?
It's kind of odd because you don't see a lot of Hutts speaking basic.
Yeah, because they're better.
Yeah. So
I thought that was kind of weird because even when they're talking to the other Hutts, they're speaking basic as well.
There's some basic, not a lot of basic.
But
all
like
Hutts know basic, but they refuse to speak it.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was weird that they were even speaking basic to them. And not like they're speaking Huttonese or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's it.
They're speaking Huttonese, and then there's a voiceover from like a translator. Like, just do that.
Which one are you talking about?
The woman Hutt. That was like, I need my nephew rescued or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so she just spoke. I think it was because Luke didn't speak Huttonese. Because he's just he's just like I don't think Luke spoke Hutt in episode 6. And that's why Jabba had a translator.
That's true, but is he talking to them in person?
The Mandalorian is, yeah.
Oh, well, he would know.
Yeah, the Mandalorian would speak Hutt.
Yeah, so why were they speaking basic?
They weren't.
Oh, okay.
There was text at the bottom of the screen when they were speaking. I mean, the Hutts did speak a little basic in the movie, but they didn't speak only in Huttonese, and I think that was a Jabba thing more than anything. I think Jabba refused to speak Hutt, or refused all out to speak in basic.
Okay, in Star Wars, Luke does understand Huttese, but he doesn't speak it.
And so that's why he has to talk to the translator. And the translator doesn't talk back to Luke. He just understands Jabba. And so the translator talks. See, that doesn't make any sense either. Because Jabba would understand basic. So there's no need for the translator.
Maybe it's just for the people.
Maybe. Or maybe that's just a small flaw that everybody's kind of overlooked over time.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was fantastic. I don't know how the Outer Rim is going to recover, though, because the Hutts controlled all of the Outer Rim, and now not only has Jabba just died, but the heir to the throne has abandoned the throne, and the twin Hutts are now also dead.
Oh, he's the only Hutt left then. Jabba's son is the only Hutt left. Well,
he's not the only Hutt left, but he's.
But weren't they like a dying breed though?
No, there's a bunch of Hutts. You see a lot of Hutts in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're all in the same temple.
I was always like watching it as a kid that there wasn't a lot of them.
There was though. I mean, it's because they only focused on the crime lords. They only focused on Jabba, the twins, and but like that criminal syndicate family.
But they're like the royalty technically because they're like the underground heads.
Yes.
Okay.
And now there's an empty void there because Jabba's son has abandoned the throne. He joined the Republic.
Why was Bro so ripped?
Dude, abandoned the throne, right? He left Jabba's lineage behind. He left that after when he was like 10 or like 14 or something.
Bro remembers getting like kidnapped and taken around and like taken from place to place in the Clone Wars and was sick of it.
No, he wanted to be his own man. So the whole movie is like Jabba's kid just wants to be his own man. He doesn't want to be overshadowed by Jabba.
Yeah.
And so he became a fighter in a gladiator ring so that he could become his own man. Mm-hmm. And then throughout the movie, he leaves that behind because he realized that the people in the crowd only want blood and they don't care if he's their champion. Because they booed for him and then they started to praise him. And then they brought out like, then Mando was in the ring and he beat him and held a blade to his neck and they all chanted for his death. And he was like, no, you were right. So then he goes with Mando. But he was ripped because he was a gladiator.
I liked that there was a ripped hut though.
It's fantastic. We haven't seen an active hut since Legends. I think in Legends there was there's the Jedi hut and that was it.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah.
And Bro was he's bad as shit. He's strong and he's
did he move
good
fast? I heard that he moves fast.
Yes, he does move fast.
That makes no sense to me. Bro's basically a slug.
He's just a different type of alien. That just shows how much Jabba didn't do shit.
That's true. That's true. Bro was smoking organisms out his hoocha. Like, yeah. I saw the like picture of him posing in the back. I'm like, that guy's got a huge back.
He's got a massive back. And he's ripped throughout the entire movie.
That's awesome.
Oh, Zeb comes back. Zeb's in the movie. He's from Rebels.
Oh, the hairy guy?
Yeah, the hairy guy. The guy that takes after Chewbacca's original artwork.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that he looks good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
they did a fantastic job with Zeb.
I can start to feel my capillaries, like my veins I'm building new veins from that hike. Like when you do endurance type of workouts, you start hiking more often, your blood flow extends, like you can create new veins. It's cool shit, but yeah, we'll see you at the podcast, everybody.